Today I'm going to show you guys 5 things that are different between Elden Ring Nightreign and Elden Ring itself. So let's go. First thing I want to show you is the map itself. If you have a quarter of your map taken over by either volcano or snowfield, or you might have a capital down in the bottom left, that means you're doing an event in your game. And those events are very useful if you want to start unlocking some cool new things. And I'm also going to show you how they work and how you change between the different events as well. To control the events that are on the map, what you need to do is you need to go down this way next to where you change the character. And if you pop down here and then go to the right where the bedroom is, you can sleep in this bed and it'll allow you to just change the world so that you either change the event or even turn off the event if you just want to have a normal map. So just sleep in there if you actually want to change the event. I usually just go with whatever event I have, and you'll know that you can change the event with that bed if when you go to the round table it says that the world is moving or the world is shifting. And that's when you're allowed to do that. If you literally commence an expedition and it doesn't mention that the world is shifting on the right hand side of this screen, it just means that you're pretty much not going to be getting an event. You have a very low chance of getting an event in that case, and you just don't have any control over it. To get your chances higher of getting an event, you pretty much just do more expeditions over and over again. And if you kill the night boss, then you have a very high chance of getting an event on your next run. One of the biggest differences in this game versus in Elden Ring itself is you have to upgrade your weapons yourself. And you do that in the raid. So in Elden Ring, you obviously do that in the round table, and you get a permanent buff. Now in this game, the buff only lasts for as long as you are in that run, and then you have to do the same thing every single time. And how you do this, in my recommendation, is you go into these mines and you kill the boss that's in the mine. And when you kill the boss that's in the mine, you take up the Somber Spitting Stone 2, and then you can go and get a purple weapon very easily. So you get the Somber Spitting Stone 2, and you just click it twice, make sure you put it into your pocket, and then you're going to go to a blacksmith and upgrade your weapon. So what you need to do is you need to find one of these merchants on the map, and you need to buy yourself a Smithing Stone 1. Then you go to the improve armaments. Only this horseman wasn't with me. This would be a lot easier. And you need to click on your weapon twice to upgrade it to purple. Now you have a purple weapon for the rest of your run. And as I said already, you have to make sure that you do this every single run, unlike in Elden Ring, where you only have to do it the once. One of the biggest differences between Elden Ring and Elden Ring Nightreign is the boluses. The boluses in this game are permanent buffs. So whenever you see a bolus like this, make sure you use it immediately. Hold down Y on the bolus and press the up pad on your D-pad. I don't know why this random shadow is chasing me everywhere. It's making it very hard to record here. But we're going to take that straight away. And now we have a permanent buff for the rest of the run. Unlike in Elden Ring itself, where those boluses only last for pretty much a short amount of time, and they give you kind of like a benefit to remove some of the buildup of like Scarlet Rot or whatever. And in this game, it's a permanent buff. So make sure you take all of those boluses as soon as you find them. One of the biggest changes to Elden Ring versus Elden Ring Nightreign is the passive system. And I absolutely love this passive system. And I'd highly recommend that you pay attention to this as soon as you can. That is, whenever you pick up an item, if you look at the left, top left, I have 6 items. Every item that's in my inventory adds to my passive abilities. So I have a whip that taken damage restores FP. I have that now. Improved fire damage negation. I have that. Improved charge incantation. I have that. I also have continuous HP recovery, and I also have improved lightning damage negation. Try and pick stuff that's actually going to be good for your character. And a lot of these items you're going to get from the weapons that you get from chests, for example, and just pick them up. If the item has a red hand on it, That means that the item must be in your offhand or main hand in order for the passive to work. So you have to try and pay attention to that. You're only going to get the passives that don't have a red hand in them. So there is no way to kind of change your armor in this game. There is a way to change how your character looks, however, which isn't the point I want to make here. I just want to show you that you can change your outfits. And I think most people know that already. You just go to this and you can change your outfits, and you have to purchase some of your outfits. There's some pretty cool outfits that you can get later on as well. So just keep playing the game. You unlock some pretty cool stuff. But because there's no armor in this game, you can't like change your equipment to give yourself more attack, defense, or buffs. And that's where this relic system comes in. And if you press down on the D-pad, you can see all of the different versions that you have. I have the urn and the goblet, for example. And you just kind of change your relics based upon what you think is the best for your character. And there's pretty good meta builds out there. You can look them up. This is pretty much the only meta progression in the game, the stuff that travels between runs. So you want to come in here and you want to try and get as many runes as you can, see what kind of stuff you can do. For example, the one that I don't have equipped right now is increased rune acquisition for self and allies. So it actually helps you to get to level 15 faster and maybe even get the achievement for getting max. You just get runes by playing the game, but you can buy some runes down here in the shop. If you pop down here and you go to this pot guy, you could buy some runes that aren't amazing. One or two of them help with madness resistance, which could be kind of good. So this drizzly scene is pretty decent, but you can also buy these ones, which is a scenic flatstone, and if you buy these for 600 each, you get a random one. Now a lot of these random ones kind of suck, so you probably don't want to be spending your stuff on this, but if you have extra like left over and you don't want to be spending it on anything else, then yeah, work away with this. I mean, this one looks pretty good. Plus 3 vigor, magic damage negation up, pretty good. Attack power permanently increased for each Evergale prisoner defeated. That sounds pretty good. So I literally just got a purple one just by showing you how to do this. So it's pretty cool. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any comments on anything that I mentioned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.